So I'm out calling again. This is toward the end of March in South Dakota, and let out some howls and got an answer right away. And then I followed up with what I would call answer howls, more high-pitched, sort of aggressive howl. And I could see this one coming from way out there. It's working kind of left to right on the screen here, and it disappears down into this slough area, and was down there for I don't know a minute or two. So I switched to and turn on like some breeding noises like chirps and whines and that sort of thing, just to try to keep him coming. And you can see pops out here on the other side of that slough, just on the left side of the screen there. And I'm up on my scanner. It's going to take me a second here to see him and get my gun moved around on him. And there, I finally see him. And this was the female, she's coming on a pretty good gallop, as you can see. My collar's just off to the left a little bit. Wind's going right to left here. And she's coming good. There'll be a place up here where she starts to slow down and you just see my collar on the left edge of the screen. I was gonna stop her, but she stopped on her own, and that would work out just fine. Let's do a slow-mo of it here and look at the stuff that busts out the right side of this thing. It's a 22 Creedmoor with a 75 ELDM. Hit it a little high, like high shoulder, um, and when you do, you get carnage like that. But that one down, I had only been playing that sound, that coyote breeding sound for a couple minutes, so I turned the volume back up because I turned it down when this one was approaching. And you can see she's got a buddy coming in from the upper left-hand corner of the screen here. I saw him pretty much right away. And he's going to kind of do the same thing. Run left to right and then get down into the slough. And right in the middle here, I cut out about another minute, minute and a half because he took a little bit of time to pick his way through there too. But here he comes busting out this side of the slough, and he's on a pretty good gallop too. But I could tell he's not quite gonna come straight in like the female did. He's definitely taking a more skirting approach, probably trying to get downwind. Wind is moving right to left here. And he's within range, but he's also working a little bit closer, a little at a time. So I figured I'm just going to let him work. And he's going to have to get quite a bit to the left in order to get my wind. So I'm not that worried about that. But right here, he gets below this rise. And when that happens, you always kind of wonder where he's going to pop out again. And I was just about ready to pick up my scanner again because I wasn't seeing him when his head pops out the other side of the hill, and I figured, well, he's still going for the downwind. He might not get any closer. This is going to be good enough. So I barked at him. He stopped, and the 22 Creedmoor hammered him. That one was a male. The first one was a female. Came from the same place. I assume they were a pair. You can see here on the top is the top is the female, bottom is the male. Pretty good looking pair. They're getting a little thin and rubbed at this time of year, but nice looking coyotes.